What's up, guys? I want to talk to you guys about reels now. The reels that I personally use in the Amazon on all my fishing trips. Just a little disclaimer, I am not a professional fisherman by any way, shape, or form. I simply love to fish, and I am not sponsored by these reels. All right, but I personally only use Shimano. I think they make a phenomenal product, and it's done really well for me in all my trips to the Amazon through the past 6-7 years. So that's kind of what I want to talk to you guys a little bit about. So the first one is what I use for my prop bait. All right, this is the SLX. All right, this is the 8.2 retrieve. This is a really fast reel. It works really, really well when working with a chopper. It's very resistant. It does very, very well on the Amazon. Probably one of my favorite reels. I will always have this with me on my chopper. Okay, next one on my spook. What I throw probably majority of the time is spook. I do use the chopper a lot, but I use the spook probably a little bit more. And that one I go with the new Metanium DC. This reel, this is my baby. This reel's phenomenal, extremely smooth, does really well on the Amazon. This is just as perfect as a reel, in my opinion, as you can get. All right, the Metanium DC. Then also when using a jerk bait, I like to go with a little bit slower retrieve on using a jerk bait or a bucktail jig or a soft bait on a jig head. And that one I also go with the Metanium. This is the Metanium 2020. Okay, this one does really, really well. This is a 6.2 retrieve. Okay, does really well on the Amazon. All of these reels obviously do well. That's why I recommend them. And then lastly, one of the reels that I think that this was the first one that I bought back in, I think 2017. It's the Chronarch. This reel is a tank. This thing can deal with the beating of the Amazon. I've had this reel for so many years now. It works perfectly. Does really well on top water. This is an 8.2 as well. So a fast reel, I like the faster reels for top water. This does extremely well. And also the Curado. The Shimano Curado is a phenomenal reel for the Amazon. That reel can take a beating and will always perform well. All right. Thanks, guys.